And joining us now to discuss the case is defense attorney Lauren Lake. And good morning to you, Lauren. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
So why do we think in the first place that these 911 tapes have been released?
Well, I think because of pressure by the parents, the community. There was actually a suit filed by the parents of Trayvon Martin, their attorney. It's going to be a hearing on this Monday. But I think that pressure made the Sanford Police Department go ahead and release those tapes.
The family is also now requesting that the FBI get involved. They're suggesting that there might be discrimination involved here on the part of the Sanford Police Department. What are the chances then, given that the 911 tapes have been released, that we also see the FBI get involved?
If on the state level they are not going to handle this case accordingly, right now it's at the state's attorney's office. So perhaps they can review the facts and see whether or not an arrest should happen, which the community and many of the witnesses are saying definitely should at least occur. Right now, they feel like the Sanford Police Department has taken it upon themselves to decide that this case was in fact a case of self-defense. But usually that's what juries decide. And they've decided there's no probable cause to believe a crime has been committed, but that's usually what grand juries decide. So this police department has a funny history, and people believe that racial profiling, bias is definitely reeking in this case.
You mentioned what's typical of both grand juries and juries making these calls. Is it typical that you would see a case like this where somebody claims self-defense and ultimately no arrest is made? Is that a common thing in a case like this?
Look, I'm a criminal defense attorney. Facts like this, you don't see. No arrest made. We just believe the guy. We believe the guy. He said it's self-defense, and we believe him. And this young teen has a can of iced tea and Skittles.
Right.
Unarmed.
No weapon.
No weapon. Maybe he's wearing his hoodie. What made him look so suspicious? To me, he was doing just what his mother would tell him to do. It's raining, put your hood up as you come home from 7-Eleven. What made this young man so suspicious? That, to me, in and of itself, has not been answered. It reeks of racial profiling. We do not know. They've determined that George Zimmerman, the neighborhood watchman, is actually Hispanic, but that doesn't change the fact that this could still be a case of racial profiling, racial bias. And this killing seems so senseless because we have not established yet what this young boy has done to be suspicious.
And you mentioned George Zimmerman, determined to be Hispanic. That was based off of a letter his father sent to the local paper there. What do you think happens next in this case?
I think the state's attorney's office has to really look at this case. I do believe ultimately with pressure from community, the parents, they have over 250,000 signatures on change.org calling for the arrest of this man, because truthfully, there are facts here that indicate that this young boy was crying out for help and was shot dead. The protocol was not followed. He was a neighborhood watchman, and then he didn't even stay in the car, which the 911 operator told him to do. Stay put. Help is on the way. This man chose to get out and be in pursuit of this young boy. The facts indicate that there is probable cause to believe a crime may have been committed, and this man should at least be arrested and let justice serve its course.
All right, Lauren Lake, thank you so much. We appreciate your time this morning.